Where are we? So, for a little background, those who are listening, Allison has been, this is like pretty much when she just gets pulled into the lizard lair. One lizard came up and was like threatening everybody. This lizard killed another guard that didn't really follow his directions properly. And then he just walks out, the guy who's still alive. So that's where we start. Chapter 9, page 63, if you have the book. Allison stared at the limp body of the lizard and began to cry. He may have been a vile creature, but nobody deserves to die like that. She knelt down to touch Cordoba's blank face. His eyes were still open despite the absence of life in them. She shut his eyelids and said, "May you find peace." "Allison," Werewolf said. She looked at him, and he nodded behind her to the rest of the room. Only just then did she notice that all of the other patients had sat up or propped themselves on elbows, and all their eyes were fixated on her. "How long have you all been awake?" No one responded. "Will they come back for the body?" Still, no response. "Can anyone tell me what I'm supposed to do with this poor creature?" Her voice was angry now. After more silence from the onlookers, Allison said, "Fine, I'll find someone who can." She knew it wouldn't work, but she tried to lift Cordoba herself. After managing only to strain herself and feel like a fool, she resigned to dragging Cordoba by his hands. "Where are you going?" Werewolf asked with panic in his voice. "I'm going to find someone who gives a dung about this poor animal." "But they'll kill you." "Then they can deal with my dead carcass as well," she said from the hallway. But, Werewolf stammered as he fell off the cot. He got to his feet and limped after her. "Allison, you get your belligerent bottom back in there." "But nay, get off to the vile demon who killed this man. You be the best cursed soldier ever." With that, Allison heaved the body back down the way she had been led, leaving Werewolf panic-stricken in the doorway. "Bloody demons killing anything they want," Allison muttered herself down the tunnel, hoping there might be one glimmer of hope in those dark lands. "You!" she said. The gray lizard looked up from his book so suddenly that he knocked his glasses off. As he put them back on, his face went from anger to confusion. "Me?" he said, pointing a finger to himself. "Yes, you! One of your friends killed this man and left him to rot without so much as a backward glance." "First of all," the gray lizard said indignantly, "I don't have any friends here. Secondly, these gentlemen," sarcasm was thick in his voice as he spoke for a gentleman, "kill whomever they please. Thirdly, you are just as likely to be killed, so why don't you scurry yourself back to wherever you belong?" "No, sir, I will not scurry myself back. I will show some decency in this godforsaken pit. You help me with this poor creature, or you'll have two bodies to deal with." Allison's voice echoed heavily down the corridors. Grey Lizard stood up. "Be quiet, girl. Fine, I'll help you so long as you keep your infernal racket down." He paused to look at her as if he were scrutinizing an unknown creature. "What's your name, girl?" Allison straightened herself up and responded boldly, though no longer yelling. "I am Allison Highfallow of Meadowvale. What might your name be, boy?" I think we can stop there. That is a great introduction to her